Men start missing you more when you remember these 14 things, psychology says. Have you ever wondered why some men seem to drift away when you give them too much of yourself, yet come running back the moment you create a little distance? It almost feels unfair. The more you chase, the less they value you. But the moment you step back, their heart starts racing, their mind starts replaying your laughter, and suddenly, they miss you more than ever. Psychology explains this paradox very clearly. Human beings are wired to crave what they cannot fully have, and to miss most what they fear losing. For men, in particular, there are certain subtle behaviors and traits that trigger longing. When a woman remembers these truths, not to manipulate, but to understand her worth, she naturally becomes unforgettable. Let's explore the 14 powerful things that make men start missing you more, according to psychology and real human behavior. 1. Men miss you when you don't over-explain yourself. Silence is powerful. A man doesn't start missing you because you explain every thought, fear, and feeling. He misses you when there are gaps he cannot fill. Psychology calls this the Zeigarnik effect. People remember incomplete stories better than complete ones. If you don't over-explain, he starts filling in the blanks, wondering about you, missing your presence more. 2. Men miss you when you have a life outside of him. A woman who glues her whole world around a man often loses her mystery. But when you have your own hobbies, passions, career goals, and friends, he realizes you are not just waiting for him, you are living. Psychology shows that independence makes a person appear more valuable. Men miss women who don't make them the center of everything, because absence makes presence more precious. 3. Men miss you when you respect yourself enough to walk away. Respect is magnetic. When a man knows you will stay no matter how poorly he treats you, he doesn't fear losing you. But the moment you set boundaries, calmly, without anger, he feels a shift. The mind naturally clings to what feels rare, and nothing is rarer than a woman who knows her worth and will not settle for less. 4. Men miss you when you're not always available. Psychologists describe intermittent reinforcement as the most addictive form of reward. If you're always available, he takes you for granted. But if you sometimes step back, take time for yourself, or don't respond immediately, his brain starts craving your attention more. The absence makes the moments you do share feel more special. 5. Men miss you when you leave them with positive emotions. A man may forget your words, but he will never forget how he felt with you. If you bring warmth, laughter, encouragement, and light energy into his life, he will miss that emotional high when you're not around. Psychology calls this emotional imprinting. People crave the feelings they associate with someone. 6. Men miss you when you don't compete for his attention. Chasing him, begging for his time, or competing with other women only lowers your value in his eyes. But when you stay calm, secure, and unbothered, he begins to notice the quiet power in you. He wonders why you don't chase him, and that wondering makes him miss you. 7. Men miss you when you're confident in your femininity. Confidence is irresistible. A woman who embraces who she is, her quirks, her charm, her strength, and her softness, creates a lasting impression. Studies show that confidence triggers attraction and memory recall in the male brain. He may meet many women, but the confident one is the one he keeps replaying in his mind. 8. Men miss you when you're kind but not a doormat. Kindness is attractive, but over-sacrifice breeds resentment. Psychology shows that people value those who are kind yet balanced. When you are caring, but you also know when to say no, a man respects you more. And with respect comes longing. 9. Men miss you when you create beautiful memories together. It doesn't have to be expensive, just unique. A walk under the stars, a shared inside joke, cooking together on a rainy evening. The human brain clings to novelty, and those little moments become unforgettable. When you're gone, those memories replay, and he finds himself missing you more than he expected. 10. Men miss you when you're unpredictable, in a healthy way. If everything about you is predictable, routine sets in. But if sometimes you surprise him, a new hairstyle, a sudden adventure, a change of pace, you break the monotony. Psychology calls this novelty seeking, and it's deeply tied to dopamine. Men miss women who keep life exciting. 11. Men miss you when you keep parts of yourself private. In a world where everyone overshares, privacy is rare. A man misses a woman more when he knows there are still layers of her he hasn't fully discovered. That sense of mystery keeps him curious. Curiosity is the root of longing. 12. Men miss you when you speak with calmness, not desperation. Desperation pushes people away, but calm confidence pulls them closer. When you can express your needs and feelings without pleading or emotional chaos, a man notices the difference. Later, when you're not around, he replays your calm tone in his head and realizes he misses that peace. 13. Men miss you when you don't try to control them. Control suffocates desire. The harder you try to control a man's every move, the more he resists. But when you give him freedom, while maintaining your own standards, he feels safe with you. Paradoxically, freedom makes people attach more strongly, because missing someone is only possible when there's space. 14. Men miss you when they realize you're not replaceable. At the end of the day, what makes a man miss a woman deeply is the realization that she is not like anyone else. It's in the way she carries herself, the way she loves, the way she stands firm in her values. Psychology confirms that rarity creates value. When you embody authenticity, without trying to copy anyone, he knows he cannot find you again. And that truth haunts him in your absence. Final thoughts. Here's the secret: men don't miss women who give them everything too quickly, too easily, and too desperately. They miss women who hold their dignity, who balance love with independence, who create joy but also mystery. When you remember these 14 psychological truths, you stop chasing, and he starts missing. Because missing is not about distance, it's about value. And when a man sees your value, he will never forget you. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for your support.